On Tuesday, March 12, MPs will finally have another chance to vote on Theresa May's Brexit deal. This is the same deal they voted down overwhelmingly in January, and it's unclear whether anything has really changed between then and now. But whatever happens, tomorrow will be a very, very big day for the government and the Brexit process as a whole. If you've been a little behind the developments lately, fear not. Express.co.uk has rounded up all the key details you need to know ahead of the vote. Latest developments on Monday, Downing Street reported the talks in Brussels between the EU and UK were deadlocked after negotiations over the weekend failed to deliver a solution to the issue of the Irish border backstop. This evening, Mrs May has headed to Strasbourg for last-ditch talks with European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker. It's unclear if the meeting will produce any changes or amendments to the deal ahead of Tuesday's vote. Read more. What could a no-deal Brexit really mean for you and me? Brexit countdown. Mrs May has headed to Strasbourg for last-ditch talks. Image Getty. Downing Street said the Prime Minister's decision to go does not mean there will definitely be a new deal, but that there is a chance for further face-to-face discussion. Details of Tuesday's meaningful vote motion will be published by about 10 p.m. on Monday night, after which we should have more clarity on whether MPs will be voting on an amended deal or the same one as last time. The UK Mood. Downing Street said Mrs May's focus now was getting on with the work required to allow MPs to support the deal and to bring this stage of the process to an end. Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn told the House of Commons on Monday that not been a single change had been made to the agreement since it was heavily defeated by MPs in January and it was still a bad deal. Brexit countdown. Theresa May arriving for a Commonwealth Day service in Westminster Abbey. Image Reuters. MPs have expressed similar exasperation. Labour's Yvette Cooper said it was outrageous that the government was assigning more time for a consultation on the door closures for the Docklands Light Railway than on Brexit. And Jacob Rees-Mogg, the Tory Brexiter and chair of the URG, said it is incongruous that it is harder to leave the backstop than the EU itself. The EU mood. Multiple sources have reported the mood in EU remains frosty, with leaders growing tired of UK political infighting making it impossible to get the deal over the line. Read more. What exactly does Theresa May's Brexit deal say? The key points you should know. Brexit countdown. Jean-Claude Juncker and Michel Barnier last week. Image EPA. The BBC's Europe editor Katja Adler reported at Well Placed Brussels official saying things would be different if Theresa May had one clear objective in these last-minute negotiations, a clear concession that we could grant at a push that would turn things around definitively in Westminster. But we look at the UK and everyone seems to be fighting everyone about the backstop or whether Brexit should happen at all, over Norway or no deal, and whether Theresa May should stay or go. There are splits in the Prime Minister's cabinet. We even see UK civil servants disagreeing amongst themselves now. These are UK domestic problems, yet the Prime Minister looks to us, the EU, to sort it out. We can't. We simply can't, but the EU has insisted it is still committed to agreeing a deal. Brexit countdown. Jeremy Corbyn told the House of Commons it was still a bad deal. Image Getty. If MPs vote the deal down, one of two things is likely to happen. 1. The UK will leave the EU on the 29th of March without a withdrawal agreement. 2. The departure date will be delayed. All 27 EU member states must agree to an extension. However, if the deal is passed on Tuesday, the UK will leave the EU on the 29th of March, but things will stay broadly as they are until December 2020. The two sides thrash out a permanent trade deal.